To a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Williams is out there with Matthews, and it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And the Mavericks call time here. The Lakers weren't very good at all last season, Clark, and they just didn't have any teeth in their road game.
Well, you know, they shot threes on the road well, Kevin. Top percentage in the league, as a matter of fact. Still, they just couldn't hold on to leads.
Kicks it out to Parsons. To the middle. Here's Nowitzki. It's blocked. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession. And the Lakers would end with a road record of 9-32. That is a franchise worst for them and sums up the year they had away from Staples. And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Back to Bryant. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know, looking at the Lakers, a big thing for them as we get back to their road woes is they didn't win a single game on the road in their division. In a word, that's terrible.
To the inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Mavericks making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
Matthews into the lane. Parsons dishes to Nowitzki. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now, here is Russell. Ryan in the post. Off with the layup. And Chandler Parsons really set off a Texas rivalry last year, drafted by the Rockets in the second round. He received an offer sheet in free agency from the team's rival, the Dallas Mavericks. Eventually chose Dallas, injured in the playoffs, hurt a knee, only played the one game. But I think they've got great things ahead for him with the Mavs.
Yeah, you know, Parsons was a restricted free agent, so that meant the Rockets could match if they wanted to, but they declined to match Dallas's offer, which sent Parsons packing just up the road in Texas.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Pachulia. Lee comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Anderson, he's checked in for Parsons. And it's Felton in for Matthews. And Anderson kicks to Harris. It's stolen by Nance. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Randall with the bucket.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch, just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And Young, here we go. Here's Huertas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mavericks trailed by 6. Harris passes to Anderson. Harris kicks to Lee. Back to Harris. The pass to Powell. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard. Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
The Lakers with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Young with no one around. And the Lakers with another miss. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Harris. Back to Lee. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the D.
And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Roy Hibbert. Then it's Brandon Bass. And it's Bryant in at the 3 side. And Hibbert with the block. They recover it. Powell down low. He's guarded by Russell to take the lead. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Kobe's got the ball. In the corner, it's Clarkson. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Clarkson's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Deflects the pass. And stolen by Russell. Ahead. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 4 points this quarter.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
The shot's good from Bryant.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up. And, you know, for Brandon Bass, such a big asset to Boston last year, and they're pushed to make the playoffs, especially after the Celtics had traded away several key veterans. His toughness, his strong mid-range game, that all helped.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear-view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
And going back to Brandon Bass, he was Boston's only enforcer down low once Sullinger went out with a broken foot. At that point, Greg, no one thought the Celtics would make the playoffs, but Bass helped push them in.
And last season, one of the most meaningful in Bass's career in terms of his contributions really counting toward the bottom line. A lifetime role player, the outcomes of many games last year were swayed by how well he performed.
Russell kicks to Clarkson from downtown. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It goes on Chandler Parsons.
2 shots, gentlemen. Take a look at what Clarkson's been doing. 18 points and 3 dimes. He is in complete control of this game.
Clark, you're on the money with that one. It's all going his way.
And the second free throw, good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And the Lakers call time here. Some changes for the Lakers. Tariq Black comes in for Roy Hibbert. Young is subbed in for Bryant. And he makes all three. Here's Williams. It's tipped. Matthews dishes to Pachulia. No luck.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. A nice shot by Black.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he had.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And the shot is good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And Young with the basket on the assist by Bass. Bass has got 3 assists now in this one. Mavericks trailed by 7. Here's Williams. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Greg, does not get much tougher than that. Tough defense, high-pressure situation, clutch play. I love it.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
2 shots. Timeout call for the Lakers.
And the Lakers call time here. They lead by 6. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Some changes for the Lakers. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Tariq Black. And Kobe is subbed in for Nick Young.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down.
Nowitzki, no good. They get a hand on it. Pachulia with the steal. And stolen by Russell. Lakers working the ball around now. Shoots. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help him be a little bit more selective tonight. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Lakers leading by 5. And they double up Russell. Clarkson passes to Russell. Now the dish to Hibbert. Good work defensively by Nowitzki.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Clarkson with the ball. Matthews covering. Here's Bass. Rejected by Nowitzki. And Matthews kicks to Pachulia. Parsons dishes to Nowitzki. And Hibbert with the block. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.